I am now the owner of Atari.
2 seconds later.
First of all, Atari, bitch ass, y'all know what the fuck I meant when I said I'm owning Atari.
By the time I was 18, I walk up on the corner and none of them stayed long.
Oh, where the fuck was I at? You walked up a corner and stayed there and talked to us. Ain't nobody
got it.
Ain't nobody fucking leave.
Let me tell you something.
Who the fuck left?
I got caught. Yeah. That is simple as that. I was fake flexing. I got caught.
From the time Soulja Boy got caught flexing someone else's multi-million-dollar crib as his own to the time Young Thug got exposed after bragging about a fake luxury watch he claimed to have gotten from a sheik. These are times rappers got exposed for fake lifestyles, starting off with Big Boogie because he's been exposed for fake flexing and telling crazy lies a couple of times. More recently was at the 2024 BET Awards, where Big Boogie got asked on the red carpet about the cost of his grills and jewelry, and even the unsuspecting interviewer was shocked by the prices he revealed.
Let me ask you, how much?
100
grand? Wow. I don't know which one, how much is this drip?
220,000. That's just the Tron by itself.
Oh, really?
Yeah, this 100 by itself.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then what about the rings? We see you. What about the rings?
This like CMG ring like 80,000 by itself.
Okay.
My big dude ring 70,000.
Okay.
My pinky ring right here 15,000.
Okay, so basically what you're saying is you gotta sponsor me.
Right.
No one could tell right away if he was capping or not, but Big Boogie started getting called out shortly after because fans pulled up the video where he was unveiling his chains from the jewelry box. The chains could be seen to carry the label CZ, which is short for cubic zirconia, also known as fake diamond, and furthermore, the price tags on the chains showed some of them were as cheap as $300. But Big Boogie clapped back on his IG, saying he wasn't worried about the comments and that people were free to call his chains whatever they wanted, but whether or not his jewelry was real, you can't blame fans for suspecting Big Boogie of telling lies. Because a year before the BET red carpet incident, he went viral for telling what some called the craziest lie ever told on camera. Big Boogie linked up with Bootleg Kev for an interview in 2023, during which they got to talking about his come up as a rapper. Boogie eventually got to speak on his education, and that's when he made a wild claim about turning down a $5 million drumming scholarship he got offered by an unnamed college in Jacksonville so he could focus on his music.
Where'd you go to college?
I ain't go to college, but I turned it down.
Oh.
Yeah, I turned it down just to do this, just to grind from the rap.
So you had an opportunity to do the drumming thing?
Yeah, a scholarship and everything.
Where at?
I think it was like in Jacksonville. Yeah, a big band in Jacksonville. It was a big college though, and they offered me like 15, some shit like 10 million or something like that. 5 million, something like that.
Wait. They offered you $5 million to play the drum?
Yeah.
What are we doing here?
Like, what the fuck y'all, like, you know what I'm saying? But I was so younger, like,
wait.
I didn't know what it was.
Are you sure they offered you $5 million?
I turned it down.
You could tell Bootleg Kev wasn't buying it, and neither was Tusi when he came on the podcast a few months later.
Did you ever get any scholarship offers when you were coming up?
Yeah, I had a scholarship.
You know, Big Boogie got $5 million to play the drums. He told me about it right here.
I thought he said 15.
15 million, you never know.
I'm gonna tell Boogie though.
Yeah, let him know.
Boogie cap. Yo ass cap. I got to see that shit.
I tried to tell him without telling him.
I'm gonna tell him.
Like,
Boogie, you got 5 million, boy. Your ass is dumb. You start rapping, fuck this shit.
Yeah, like Drumline had to have been about you, bro.
Yeah, that shit had to be about him. Nick Cannon won't even get 5 million for
he
no
didn't
motherfucker.
get $5 million for Drumline.
Hell nah, what the fuck? You getting 5 million? Boy, big Boogie. We might need to go back to that shit. I will manage you personally.
After a year of being called out by the whole internet, Big Boogie was invited back to the podcast, and realizing he had been called out, he finally admitted that while he was given a scholarship, it wasn't quite what he said it was.
The last time you were here, we went viral.
Yeah. You know what was crazy about that though? When you text me and said, "We viral, let's do it again." So
you must be the greatest drummer of all time.
Yeah, gotta be.
It's safe to say you just got offered to go play drums for a school.
Yeah.
Not millions of dollars.
Yeah, not millions of dollars. But shit, I would have been rich.
But compared to Big Boogie, this next rapper got exposed on the spot in a far more embarrassing incident that even had other rappers clowning him online. Ace Hood is a Florida rapper who is best known for his 2013 track titled Bugatti, but he became the talk of the internet that same year for far less desirable reasons. At the BET Awards, Ace Hood was being interviewed on the red carpet, and it made for an awkward moment when out of nowhere, the bezel of his alleged $60,000 Rolex fell off.
Man, I'm happy to be here. My new album, man, is in stores July 16th. Make sure y'all pick that up. We just here, baby. We feeling good. You feel me?
On top now, speaking of feeling good, man, I know that was crazy right there. That's the first time we let people perform. You lost something, bro?
Right there, right there.
Hold
right
up. Is that...
You can't
Homie,
that,
you lost... Yo, he almost lost the bezel. Take care of that before we continue. That's got to go... you know what? Just hold it like that. It's all good, man. That's only 20K right there. 50,000 just dropped right there on the floor, man. It's all good.
The clip blew up as you'd expect, and word quickly started getting around online that Ace brought a fake Rolex to the BETs. Soulja Boy and pro boxer Adrian Broner also hopped on the trend, clowning Ace Hood about it online.
I woke up in a new Bugatti.
You woke up in a new Bugatti? That person said that, man, he woke up in the watch without a bezel. Rollies don't screw off and Rosies don't fall off.
You had to check up. Hey, turn up.
We got to ask Ray J. Have your Rollie ever screwed off?
Who?
Have you ever seen the top of a Rolex or a Rolex screw off?
Nah, why? What just happened?
Huh?
What just happened?
I don't know.
Somebody's shit screwed off?
Somebody's shit fell off on TV or some shit like that.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
Speaking on the situation, Ace said he was just as shocked as everyone else when it happened and had to fire his jeweler afterwards.
So when I see that watch on your wrist, what happened?
Yeah, ain't gonna lie, I was just as shocked as my supporters and as like everybody watching, man. Cause like I looked down, I was like, yeah, it was like it was like a real reaction, man. Like you spend so much money on a watch, spend $60,000 on that watch. You know what I mean? And for the bezel to come off of it, you know, I fired my jeweler. You know what I mean? He's going through it.
While it's possible that his jeweler might have given him a faulty Rolex, Ace Hood still could have just been trying to save his own image in that interview. But this next rapper had to come straight clean after he was caught fake flexing someone else's private jet, and on another occasion, someone else's stack of cash. In May 2017, rapper Bow Wow posted a photo of a private jet on his IG, which he captioned "Travel Day NYC Press Run for Growing Up Hip Hop," suggesting that he was traveling to New York on a private jet. But shortly after, one fan who was also on a flight to New York City spotted Bow Wow sitting in economy class with everyone else and decided to expose him by taking a photo and posting it online. Not only did Bow Wow blatantly lie about enjoying luxury travel, but it also turned out that the image he posted was a stock photo from a website advertising VIP travel in Florida. He had been caught out with no way to explain himself out of the situation, but it took Bow Wow 8 years to finally come clean and admit he was fake flexing.
I got caught.
Yeah.
As simple as that. I was fake flexing. I got caught. No, I was not a coach. I was on a Delta flight in first class. Can't explain it enough. Got me, posted it, and I just had to own up to it. Like, y'all got me. Okay. You know how many rappers lie?
Right.
Y'all caught me one time.
Right.
I will never do this again.
Right.
It's over. I get it.
Because somebody posted you somebody, he ain't on no private plane. He right here. There
He right there. I said, asshole, why did you do that?
But the private jet incident wasn't even the only time Bow Wow got caught fake flexing for the gram, because a year after, Bow Wow posted a stack of $100 bills on his IG with the caption "Liquid Cash," but as it turned out, the original photo was posted by millionaire Timothy Sykes 8 weeks prior, and Timothy reposted it on Twitter to expose Bow Wow's clout chasing. This started a back and forth between the two, and Bow Wow later responded with the photo he took showing 30 bands on his lap, saying, "I could really turn up on the gram. Lord knows I'm trying to be humble." So Timothy Sykes decided to take things further. He challenged Bow Wow to match his donation of $100,000 to a charity of Bow Wow's choice, but that was obviously as far as Bow Wow was willing to take their feud, because he never responded. Even if Bow Wow got caught fake flexing, at least he wasn't caught with inauthentic jewelry like other rappers on this list. And yet another rapper who got caught flexing fake diamonds is 6ix9ine, because in 2018, 6ix9ine and Ugly God linked up with celebrity jeweler Jimmy Boy, and 6ix9ine took the opportunity to test their jewelry since he suspected they were rocking fake diamonds.
Oh, y'all celebrities be wearing fake jewelry, but we go here to test, real diamonds.
Try to play me, try to talk about my shit fake, my shit flawed and all
That
that
shit
shit.
dumb fake, you know what I'm saying? You see these shit's dancing, man. You talking about, yo, Jimmy, come here. Let's see what's on your hand. You just got lucky real quick. You just getting lucky now, man.
Diamond tester challenge.
Man, his shit.
That's my shit.
You see, man. Alright. Just getting lucky.
Even if 6ix9ine was trying to clown everyone else, however, his chain turned out to be the only one to fail the diamond test.
Yo, test my shit, Jimmy. Test my shit.
Are you ready?
Now, hold on, you're not getting on the stone.
Oh, okay. I'm getting on the stone, bro.
No.
I'm getting on the stone, bro.
Nah, man, come on.
Where'd you get your jewelry from, dog?
Nah, bro, hold on.
But regardless, we all know that at least at one point, 6ix9ine had a collection of authentic chains since he was robbed in 2018 and lost $750,000 worth of jewelry, and more recently had all of his jewelry auctioned off by the IRS after failing to pay owed taxes. But speaking of authenticity, or the lack thereof, this next rapper has been called hip-hop's biggest liar for his many bold yet unsuccessful attempts at fake flexing. We're talking about none other than Soulja Boy, because in November 2016, Soulja Boy claimed to have purchased a Hollywood penthouse for $6 million and did a walkthrough trying to show off the luxury crib.
It's your boy Soulja Boy, man. Just saying good morning to all the fans. Spent $6 million. $6 million for the new penthouse. You know what I'm saying? In Hollywood. Shit crazy. Last night was crazy. I don't even remember what the fuck happened. I got 10 bathrooms, I could shit all day. 10 bathrooms, I could shit all day.
However, it didn't take long for the truth to come out because several people recognized the crib and reached out to DJ Academics about the penthouse being a rental. And Academics went on to find the crib listed on Airbnb for $895 a night. But despite being caught with his pants down, Soulja Boy maintained his story and explained that he puts it on Airbnb just to get some extra cash.
Hey, what it do? It's your boy Soulja Boy. I'm just chilling in my $6 million penthouse. I got TMZ so mad at me and DJ Academics and everybody. Oh, he renting the crib. Oh, it's Airbnb. Bitch, I put it on Airbnb so I can rent it when I go on the road and make extra money. Why y'all so mad? Y'all so mad? Y'all got a new crib? Y'all mad because I got 10 bathrooms, I can shit all day? So TMZ, thanks for the free promo. DJ Academics, you live in the basement with your mama.
The issue kind of died off after that, but doubling down on a lie isn't something you'd put past Soulja Boy, especially since he's had a history of telling the most obnoxious lies. And the next obvious lie of his that comes to mind is when Soulja claimed to have acquired ownership of the video gaming company Atari.
They signed me to a deal to Atari. Big shout out to Atari, the whole staff. I'm about to revamp the company. We're gonna take Atari to the next level. Everybody go follow at Atari. I am now the owner of Atari. I own the video game company Atari. They was real proud of me of what I did with the Soulja Boy game console. You know what I'm saying? I blew Soulja Boy game up. We about to sell the company for like, was it 100? I think I'm gonna get 140 million. So Atari reached out and I just signed a deal with Atari. I signed 2 deals with Atari. I'm the owner. The first rapper to own a video game company.
A rapper randomly claiming to own a multi-million-dollar company out of nowhere is something that blows up fast, so Atari was quick to put out a statement denying Soulja Boy's viral claim, but Soulja didn't take it well and went off on them during the IG Live.
First of all, Atari. Second of all, I've been making millions from my Soulja Boy game console, minding my own business. Atari, y'all pussy ass called me and said y'all wanted me to revamp y'all company. Bitch ass, y'all know what the I meant when I said I'm owning Atari. Atari is a public traded company. Can't no one man own the shit. So first of all, Atari eat a motherfucking dick. Don't call my phone no more asking me to help y'all promote shit. Dead video game company. When nobody talk about no motherfucking Atari before yesterday.
There was some truth to his lie though, but blowing facts way out of proportion so he can show off has somewhat become Soulja's signature thing, because yet another deal with the company he misrepresented to the public was in 2016 when he claimed he bagged a $400 million endorsement deal with the World Poker Fund, but he got exposed by Charlamagne the God on The Breakfast Club, because the truth was the deal was really only worth $2.5 million.
Now, you announced you had a $400 million deal with the World Poker Fund.
That was facts. What is what?
You said it was an $80 million a year contract for 5 years for in-flight.
Google it. I still got the contract right now. What are you talking about?
Well, the company said it turned out that it was just shares that were valued at $2.5 million.
Same thing. Well, millions is millions, baby.
No, Soulja. Millions is not millions. You can't say 400 million and the stock is only 2.5. That's a big difference.
Millions is millions, my baby. Come on, man. Money is money, Shaw.
So that was a real deal. It just wasn't.
That was real, Charlotte.
It wasn't the initial number you said.
Yeah, but it was real though.
But apart from trying to flex about luxury houses he doesn't own and business deals blown way out of proportion, it seems Soulja Boy occasionally also makes up stories to show off his tough guy persona, because back in December 2008, robbers invaded Soulja's home in Atlanta and reportedly made away with some jewelry and money. But while Soulja had given his official statement about the incident to the cops, years later he was on Vlad TV to give a very different version of events.
Followed me back to my crib. I got a double gate in my community at the time. I'm living in Atlanta, Georgia, in the mansion. I'm chilling in the studio. Me and A-Rab in the studio. Your boy went and take the trash out. He come back in, Soulja. I just seen some fans ride by the house while I was taking the trash out. I said, what the f? Some fans grabbed the pistol, go outside, look, I don't see shit, come back in the crib.
According to Soulja Boy, he came out shooting at the robbers, hitting one of them and scaring the rest away.
I'm in the studio listening to some beats. All I hear is boom, real loud. Instantly stop the music. A-Rap passed me the pistol. Bam, I look through the door. I see like 3, 4 niggas running through the crib. One run to the front door. I hop out, I start shooting. Bow, 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 bow. Shot the nigga. Bow, shot his ass. Bow, 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 bow. All the niggas run out the door, they run out the door. This nigga flow, walk up to this nigga, take his mask off his head. Looked at it, saw who it was. I'm like, damn. Shot his ass again. Bow. He screaming and shit. Ah!
Soulja's retelling of the incident was suspicious in itself, but what made it even more so was the fact that in his original statement after the robbery, he said he cut all the lights off and hid with his eyes closed. That's obviously a more believable story, since Soulja was just 18 at the time and was never known to be a tough dude anyway. And just like Soulja Boy, this next rapper also tried to make up a story to look gangster, but in his case, he immediately got checked about it by his own cousin. Gilly the Kid and his cousin Wallow came up together in the rap game, but lately they've become known for co-hosting their $1 million worth of game podcast, where they invite other celebrities to, among other things, share stories from their personal experiences. But in one episode, Gilly tried to make up a story about how feared he was in the hood back in the day, but he must have forgotten his cousin was sitting right next to him, because Wallow immediately called out Gilly's BS.
When I was in the street robbing niggas, I didn't want to be loved. I wanted to be feared. I wanted them niggas to know when I walk up, like I said in the song, by the time I was 18, I walk up on the corner and none of them niggas stayed long. And I ain't lying, kid, I had that iron sig and my heart fucking bigger than a lion's is. I wanted niggas to, when you walk up, you wanted niggas to get the, oh shit, here come them.
Oh, where the fuck was I at? You walked up on corners and they didn't talk to us. Ain't nobody
got it.
Ain't nobody fucking leave.
Let me tell you something.
Who the fuck left?
All right.
Everybody, hey, Wallow, what's up? Yeah, what's going on? Where the fuck was I at, in jail? When you walked up on the corner, ain't nobody stay long. Everybody was sitting there. Listen, every time we went on the corner, I'm just saying, I don't know what he's talking about. Everybody stayed the whole time.
He know what I'm talking about. But he know what I'm talking about. But at the end of the day, what I'm saying is,
To a certain extent, Gilly probably was about that hood life, even if he might have tried to over-exaggerate on that occasion. This next rapper, however, unsuccessfully tried to keep up with portraying a rich lifestyle before eventually breaking down on IG Live. YK Osiris is a rapper from Jacksonville who blew up with his 2019 track Worth It before quickly falling off and famously going broke in 2022. He even admitted to having recklessly spent the money from the success of his hit song on luxury items, but while being broke, he still felt the need to keep showing the world that he was living his best life, as a result of which he had to start borrowing money from other celebrities, including Drake, whom he owed $60K, but Drake forgave Osiris the debt after making him do something pretty humiliating.
You owe me 60 bands, and you have to perform the song right now in the crib. What are we talking about? What are you talking about? I'm giving you an out. I'm not Baby, I'm not Boosie. You don't owe me no 2 rags, 5 rags. You owe me 60 bands. I'm playing the song right now. You ready? I'm serious. You just gotta be ready. Oh, again.
Another rapper who YK Osiris owed money to was Lil Baby, and Osiris got pressed about it when they ran into each other at the Icebox jewelry store.
Oh, sorry, let me get my 5 band, bro.
I can't wait. I can't wait to get you. I can't.
You right now.
He's so funny. He's so funny, man.
I'm dead ass. See, I made rap go up and down. You up right now. Don't worry about it.
Man, this is so rich, man.
I'll wait on your next hit.
No, let me tell you how you rich you is. Nigga, you don't even bother me about that.
Want me to wait on your next hit?
Yeah, hell yeah. I got you 10. Yeah.
Well, owe me 5,000, man. I'm waiting on your next hit. How long you owe me?
Like 3 months.
That's a lot.
5?
April. So it might be a little tight on one wrist. About 5, 6 months. I should get a little interest.
Osiris later even had a breakdown online talking about how broke he was and the celebrity friends he'd lost because of it.
Family calling, man. I need this. Everybody, like, nigga, this shit is not right, my nigga. At this point, it's like, why the f you on this earth still? Like, why the hell you on this earth? Why, when nobody f with you? I haven't made no music. I haven't made no money from music in like 2.5 years. Like I say, you can't use Drake with me. You can't use Lil Baby because they don't f with me no more.
Now, while YK Osiris got exposed for being broke, Tyga got exposed for faking where he came from after an old video surfaced exposing the truth of his past. Tyga started getting some buzz in the rap scene around 2007 and at the time had sold himself off as a kid who endured a tough upbringing in the suburbs of Compton, since it's the type of background story the rap industry likes to hear, and it seemed to be working for him, as in 2012 he'd finally experienced mainstream success. But that was the same year his past got exposed because TMZ obtained footage of Tyga from a 2008 MTV show titled Busters, where he told a different background story, one that involved growing up in the urban San Fernando Valley with parents who owned luxury cars.
Grew up, not too tough. Parents got a Range Rover, CL600, doing it big. Not too much hard, but I'm still street. Yeah, it's TYGA. They say I'm not hood cause I stay in the valley. They say I never been in the alley. I tell them cats, I've been in the alley.
Tyga tried to downplay the situation, saying the show was scripted and he was simply saying what he had to say. But as far as his origin story goes, fans weren't buying the version about being from Compton anymore. But regardless, either version of Tyga's background story is believable to a certain degree, but what this next rapper claimed in an interview was so wild that it had the internet even making skits about it. Fat Joe has had his fair share of lies he's been called out on, but one of the more popular ones was told when he appeared on Cam Capone News 2 years ago, because during the interview, he claimed he robbed his entire high school gym class consisting of 70 people, and that he even made some of the people help him carry the stuff he had jacked.
What were you like in high school?
Terrible. The biggest bully. I once robbed my whole gym. The whole gym.
Like
70 kids
robbed
without a gun. Like, yo, everybody give me your coats, give me your Walkmans, give me your this. Some of the kids I was actually cool with. And I was like, yo, run it. Everybody, run it. I couldn't even carry it. Some of the guys I robbed had to help me carry the stuff with them.
A story like that was going to have people talking for sure. It got the whole internet buzzing, with skits being made to show how the alleged robbery played out. And as internet comedian Will Mills explained, it's unlikely any unarmed individual would be able to jack 70 people in a room all by themselves.
He said he robbed a whole gym, a Bronx school gym, the Bronx. He said he robbed 70 kids by himself at no weapon, at hand point, right? Went around, robbed everybody. So everybody stayed put. Nobody decided to jump him. I'm painting a picture here for you, Vlad. He said he had so much stuff that some of the people he robbed helped him carry it. Come on, bro.
But while Fat Joe was making himself out to be Tony Montana, Rick Ross unsuccessfully tried to hide a couple of secrets that he knew would contradict who he portrayed himself to be as a rapper. Rick Ross is regarded today as one of the more influential figures in modern hip-hop, but he had a history as an employee in the prison system that began catching up to him in the earlier years of his career. Rosé's past as a correctional officer was first brought up by 50 Cent in the 2000s, and while Rosé initially denied it, he later owned up, claiming he never made it to the actual prisons and only lasted 4 months in the system. But it was soon realized to be far from the truth, because old records revealed he was in the prison system as a correctional officer for 18 months. Rosé probably tried to do damage control with the lie, but the mere fact that he was in the prison system at all took away his credibility as a rapper, because while his lyrics always had drug dealer and just general gangster references, there was no way he could have gotten to be a CO if he had any past criminal history. So either he was moving super smart as a drug dealer, or he never lived the life he rapped about in his songs, which is the more likely theory. As a result of this, 50 Cent has expressed his dislike for him on multiple occasions.
Is there anything about Ross and his career that you have any respect for?
No, there's nothing there. There's nothing there. I never wanted to work with him. I understand from a perspective of someone who's just listening to what it sounds like.
Hey, I mean, he's a great rapper.
But does it matter that he's a correctional officer? Does that ever matter? Does it matter? Even when artists, look at the irony of the artists that come under him.
So Meek.
Right.
Wale.
Prison reform.
Mm-hmm.
And all of the wrongfully convicted and wrongfully treated people in the prison system.
I see where you're going.
While he's on the whole other side of that.
And it gets deeper, because when Rosé was building his rap persona, he adopted his rap name from a popular former drug kingpin known as Freeway Rick Ross, even if they had no connection whatsoever. Freeway Ricky also went on to expose Rosé, saying not only did he make it to the prison, but he also reportedly treated the inmates very badly as well.
Have you ever seen anybody confront Rick Ross about you?
Like we talked about, when you got some money, they don't care if you beating women or making them lick tampons. You know, everybody fuck with you.
Right.
So, you know, he was on top of the world at one time.
He was a corrections officer.
Yeah, but he was. But when he got some money, they forgot about he was a correctional officer. You got gangsters, you know, doing records with him, and you know, I got letters from guys that was in jail with him when he was a correctional officer, and they told me what a shitty guy he was. You know, that they would be shooting dice, he would take the dice and all the money, and they got extra soup. He'd take the soups. They say that's the kind of cop he was. And then when I hear that he's the biggest gangster rapper on the planet, it's like.
But even after all the drama, it didn't stop Rosé from being the successful rap artist he is today. As far as the topic of being a CO goes, though, he isn't ever too interested in speaking on it anymore.
How do you feel about Bossa giving you the name Officer Ricky? I just want to hear it from you.
Baby, I'm worth too much money to even be, sidetracked on this carpet, you know what I mean?
We're not trying to sidetrack you, though. I'm not trying to sidetrack you at all.
I'm just letting you know that, just so you'll know. And you can let them know whatever, it's all love.
Okay.
And like Rosé, Young Thug also had a situation several years ago that he'd rather his fans forget. Because back in 2015, Young Thug posted some photos online claiming to have been gifted a limited edition Audemars Piguet watch by a sheik in Dubai. But the thing with showing off luxury items is if they're not real, you're bound to get found out. And that's what happened to Young Thug, because the Instagram page known as Fake Watch Busta checked out Thug's post and let it be known that the watch in question was a fake, since it lacked some of the details expected expected to be seen on an original Audemars Piguet. Thug responded a day later, and this time he seemed to take back the story about the watch being a gift from Ashik, and claimed he had no idea the watch was fake, since he got it from his trusted jeweler for $110K. Whether it was from Dubai or from his jeweler, what was known for sure was the watch was fake, because the official AP page was contacted and they also confirmed that the watch was indeed not authentic. These were times rappers were exposed for fake lifestyles. If you enjoyed the video, subscribe to the channel and check out times disrespectful interviewers got destroyed by rappers.